Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life. My name is Damir and today we will work on some junipers. And this will be tough because I really don't know actually what and how to do this today. I just know I have to shorten some of the branches, I have to make it a bit more like lighter because some of the branches are really big. I'm growing these junipers in this colander for like about 3 years now. This is Juniper Nana. This is Shimpaku, Japanese juniper, and I would like to leave them to grow a bit longer, but I don't want some branches to die off, because if I will ask my cameraman to get closer with the camera so you can see the movement of the trees. So it's like really crazy movement. I'm preparing some of the branches to gin them later. My first thoughts about this one was to make a double top, but then I changed my mind and I let this side to grow to gin it later. So this will be my gin later and this will be my tree. And I was thinking here to make my first branch somewhere here. Back branch is actually this trunk here. So it's like growing from down, then it's coming up here and it's zigzag like here, from down here, up, down and up. This will be my primary trunk, and this will be my back branch with this lot of movement. And I would like to pick one of these branches as my back branch, actually, that I'm gonna make a pad here, and the rest I will gin because it has so nice movement. So I was thinking to gin a part of this and to use it as a gin, because whole tree is in this kind of crazy movement, so I want to use that and to match the gins with my trunks. But this down lower, I don't need this down lower, so this is my just sacrificial branch that I left to thicken up the trunk. I had the shari here before, but it's already kind of grown into the tree, and now my thinking is just to let the tree to grow, remove some of these thick branches, shorten the side branches, and then make a shari on this side here, like whole this front side, and try to make the shari as up much as I can, up to these kind of elbows, and then make a shari from this other side here, and then again up here, and those two sharis will actually stop the tree growing here and from the other side, so the tree will grow from the bottom and from the top part of the tree. So the tree will thicken up just from those two sides, so I will have a live vein from the bottom and a live vein from the top. And then later, when the tree thicken up even more, I want to make a board shari, so like that bottom part of the tree I will gin it, and then I will have like kind of gin across the main body of the trunk. So, but that's like later on. So the now thing is to remove some of these thick branches down lower, not completely, because I don't want to disturb the tree so much, and I want to remove some of this side of the tree, because this will probably be hold like ginned, hold this part. I think this is too low for the branch. So I was also thinking to leave one living branch here, somewhere from the bottom here, and make a kind of shari from the this front side of the this side of the branch, and to leave actually the part living, and make a small pod on the side. So now I want to just reduce this a bit, so because I want this to be my thickest part, this part of the trunk, not this one. This will be just my kind of small side branch with some extreme gin movement. Same goes with this back branch with this crazy movement too. But actually the tree is not that thick to do all that kind of job like right now. I think it would be better if I just leave the tree to grow a bit more, to thicken up a bit more, and not do all that like extreme work right now, just to make sure to thicken up the things that I need actually. So here, if this will be just my small pad here, like a back branch, so I don't need this much of foliage here, I need less, and that will reduce the growth on this side. Same here, and this I don't care, because this is just thickening up my lowest part of the trunk, and this I will never need like at all. This is all sacrificial. I could put a piece of wire on this branch, because I think I had before piece of wire here, or I had just like a part, like piece of wire holding on the colander and pushing this down, so I get more light inside in the middle of the tree. So this has already some movement. So this is my kind of thinking process, you know, what to do with this tree. So with that, I will start with just like shortening some of these branches. So it's not gonna be that much, you know, pruning to do, but I have like 3 trees, so actually you will have something to watch. So like first of all, like I will start with this back branch, and I will take the branches that are good for nothing, so that's like branches inside of the curves. So like this one here, I will take it totally off. I have one here, this one. I can take this one off. And then these lower branches that I have, like this one here, this is the branch that I would like actually to use it in time. So this upper part that I have, I will just shorten it. This one actually kind of could be useful. So and this here, just take it like this. And some of these small branches I will just reduce, because if I leave this just to grow widely, this can be like much thicker than my trunk here. My only concern is that from the front side, that's the front is where I am, is like you can see these two branches here, this back branch, this is back branch, and this is the main trunk. They're kind of crossing here. So that's my only concern, and now I cannot do anything with that. Like even if I could like maybe try to wire and push this branch like hard down, I think I will not be able to make here like a full circle and push this branch somewhere here. I think it's too late for this now. The second thing what I can do, I can take this whole thing off and then just like wait till something like pop out here and use that, or I can use one of these branches here and drop them somewhere here and use that as my like first bed. Or I can just gin this and not grow anything on this branch anymore, just use it as a gin without any live foliage. But I still have a time to think about that. So the next is this side branch. I want to reduce this one too, because I don't want this one to grow this strongly as it is growing right now. It's just to push the growth where I want. So I left the tree to grow whole year. I didn't prune anything. I did maybe prune a bit of the top. So the top of the tree was pruned just a bit, so I don't that like top hard. So this is not actually like, don't take this as forming the tree. This is just controlling the growth of the tree, so I get the thickness where I want. Because maybe later I will just use this one branch to make this whole thing, you know, just one of these branches. And I think I can take this one safely off, because this one is kind of in the inner side of the tree, so this one can go. And I think this is that, or it's not, but I think this is bad too. So let me check the rest. can clean up some of this small growth here. And here I have two branches growing next to each other. And later I will want just, I think, one of these branches, or maybe none of these branches, because this one is growing actually into the viewer, so this is kind of eye-poking branch. So if I leave something, I could leave this, but this is also kind of inside of the curve, so I could rather use something here, like this branch here. And now I will leave this to grow, this part, and then later, because I have here like really nice movement, and then this part goes straight, so I could use just one of these branches as my leader. So I left few branches that I will maybe use, like this one. So I could leave this branch just to thicken up this part of the trunk, this one too, or I have like this branch, so I can take this one off, and I could take this inner branch here. So I will use just some of this small foliage here later on. We will see how this will look like. But the tree has like huge potential. Just I have to be patient to leave it to just to grow. Like later on this could fuse together also and make some interesting features. So I wanted just to prune this back a bit, and this, everything that is sticking up here, I will take that off. So wherever I have parts that is sticking up, I want my light to just penetrate inside here. So this small growth, I can take all this off. I want a lot of lights to go inside here. So this is all sacrificial branches just to thicken up the bottom part of the trunk. Maybe do a gin, but probably not. It's kind of too low, and it's not gonna be that interesting. I could like use this and make one more like kind of secondary trunk, but I don't think I want that. I want like single trunk tree with some like really crazy movement, you know. And when this all thicken up, that I could use that to make some like nice sharis and nice gins. So I will leave this tree aside. So I just wanted to show you my like kind of, you know, thinking process. And if you like, if you buy a small seedling, what you can do with that, like to thicken up the trunk, make a movement, and think in advance what you're gonna use, like make a plan actually, what you're gonna use for what. So like this is my trunk, this will be my gin. So I'm thinking in advance. So in advance I'm like calculating where I will leave like a lot of growth, or where I don't want that much growth, because I don't want like tree to thicken up on that places too much, so later on it will be actually ugly.